Morning. So it's Tuesday morning. It's very rainy. I'll do a proper update later because we've got some stuff going on. We've got no electric this morning. There's been a bit of a storm here, I think, although it's not affected us too badly apart from the electric. But I just wanted to give you a little update on our mysterious visitor. Oh, not the chicken. Excuse me, chicken. So you can see just in the entranceway to the burrow there's some like little white dots. And I don't know if you can make out, but there it's corn and birdseed. So whatever it is that's living in this hole seems to be eating corn and birdseed, which rules out, as far as I'm aware, something like a pine marten, which is what I was beginning to think that it was. And I'm thinking it might actually be a rat, perhaps. And you can also see, so excuse all the mud, it's just because it's been raining. Everything's just muddy. It's also been burrowing here too. So it's gone, there's like a little hole under there where it's been burrowing in, and that's all the mud that's come out, the soil. So I'm beginning to think that it might be rats, which isn't as exciting as we'd hoped. But still, rats are still wildlife, and it's good to see that they're making a happy home. There's Sylvia. You can see she's got some feathers missing around her neck, where I think the girls had started to peck each other and pull each other's feathers out. I think with the free ranging here in the woods, it's getting slightly better. So hopefully that over time the feathers will grow back a bit. Yeah, so that's what that is anyway. Jem made some improvements to the door in here, so I'll just quickly show you. You're going to go through, Em. Here you go. We're full on dungers today, dungarees and waterproofs. So he's braced the doors because the door, probably about 4 or 5 days ago, when I was in here, I lost my balance and I put my hand out to save myself, and I put my hand onto here and something went crack and the door frame broke, which was a bit of a shame. So Jem spent some time just repairing it and bracing it. So it's much better. Yeah, look, Emmy, show them the door. It works brilliantly now, doesn't it? Because it's off the ground, because it was dragging along the ground, so it was just such a pain. And look, he even made, can you close it a minute, Em? He even made a little locking mechanism in here out of a piece of ivy. Isn't that good? What a good husband. Hey, there's an Emmy. So we've let the chickens out. Oh, look, can you let me out so I can come out? Thank you. So these are the 2 eggs that we've taken today from the chickens. Good girlies. They've had a whole bowl of kitchen scraps this morning, which they've really enjoyed. And what else was I going to say about the chickens? We've been letting them out more and more now. I tend to let them out in the morning and just let them go. Hey, Em. Are you being a chicken?
Trying to get through the gate.
Yeah. And just tend to kind of let them go a bit wild. I mean, this is just their perfect habitat, look. They just love it. So I've just been letting them go wild. And the thing is that if I just contain them in the run, they're really unhappy and they're just pacing up and down wanting to get out, which is just heartbreaking. But also, they just escape anyway. And quite often now, I mean, it's probably a daily occurrence really, if I don't let them out, they pretty much just escape. And we don't even know for hours afterwards. And so I think they're fine. I mean, the chances are at some stage, you know, we might have a loss with a fox, and that will be really heartbreaking. But at the same time, I'd kind of rather they had as wild and natural and free a life as possible. So yeah, and you know, there's, as well as the foxes, there's also the buzzards as well, the red kites. I don't know whether, I think a buzzard would probably take a chicken, wouldn't it? Don't know, the red kites are slightly smaller, but I would have thought they would probably have a go. But the chicks seem quite sensible. They tend to stay in all of this scrub. Don't worry, she'll turn up. She's probably just gone wandering. You've lost Henny. She's probably down on the lower terrace. You're welcome to go look for her if you want. I'm going to negotiate the little stairs. Oops! It's very slidey in the mud, isn't it? Up you get. That's it. There we go. It's very slidey in the mud, which is just the best fun. We've created all kinds of mudslides over the land where we go sliding down the mud. So a day like today is just perfect mudsliding weather, isn't it, Emmy? I've just noticed this fungus, which I'm going to show you. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? Oh, let me show you the fungus down on the wood stack. Look at that, isn't that cool? I don't know what type of fungus it is. I haven't started on my fungus and mushroom identification yet. If anyone knows what it is, let me know, because I'd love to know. Oh, Emmy, I'm going down to the log stack so that I can show everyone those white mushrooms that's growing in there, because they're really cool. Sorry that my phone keeps going out of focus. It's because the raindrops keep hitting the screen and making it go out of focus. So sorry about that. This compost heap is at capacity now, so I've closed this one down. That's the trimmings from the Christmas tree on top there. So I've opened the second compost heap, which is down that way. You can just see it just there. A little bit further from the house, but that's okay. This area is hopefully all going to be veg beds, but I'm waiting for the trees to be felled at the moment. That's what we need to happen next. We need the trees to be felled, because there's no point me making beds there, because the trees are just going to land on top. So any work that I do here is just going to get squashed. So that's what I'm waiting for at the moment before I can do any work. And really I want to get the veg beds going, because you know, you need them surprisingly early in spring, and I'm a little disappointed that I haven't got any garlic or anything in yet, because that would have been a good investment for next year. The other thing is we've been keeping the bird feeders nice and topped up for the birds. This is the one that Emmy hangs, which is why it's a bit low. But she loves to climb up and hang that one, so that's just lovely. We're adding more and more feeders around the land now, because the birds are so hungry. Oh, postman! Oh, I'm going to have to go because there's a package for me, I think. So I'll catch up with you later. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, I'll do another update later. Bye bye!